Iowa's road to the Sweet 16 won't be an easy one. As the Hawkeyes play Oklahoma in Norman, they're going to need to beat a familiar face. Local 5's Raina Garcia has more.
Well, this matchup between Iowa and Oklahoma is kind of like a reunion of sorts. Several Iowa and Oklahoma players played together in high school or at their previous colleges, but the main connection is between the Iowa coaching staff and Oklahoma head coach Jenny Baranczyk. The Dowling Catholic grad played for the Hawkeyes from 2000 to 2004 under former head coach Lisa Bluter and Jan Jensen. The competitiveness she brought as a player has remained with her as a coach.
Just a heck of a player. Just always, you weren't going to back down from anybody. You knew you always had a chance when you had her on your team.
Is that how you see her as a coach too?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can see it on the sidelines still, and the way that her team plays. She's ultra competitive, very fiery and feisty. You'll see a couple leg kick celebrations on the sideline by her. She's just like that as a teammate. Really one of the more competitive players that I got to play with as a freshman. She played a lot of minutes, and you got to be pretty competitive and thick-skinned to do that, and she's both of those things.
Before taking over at OU, Baranczyk was the head coach at Drake for 9 years, where she led the Bulldogs to some of their most successful seasons in program history. Baranczyk has led the Sooners to a lot of success as well over the past 4 years. Now she's going up against her former coach and teammate, trying to take her team to the Sweet 16 for the first time in her tenure at OU.
You know, at the beginning, it's personal and you want it so bad for yourself, right? And then you realize it's really not about you. Then you grow, you start to see your teams compete, and then it becomes a game. And then you can really have respect and love for a place that you came from and other programs. And you keep it between the lines because you want to win every game that you play. But, you know, every other game that Iowa plays, I want them to win. Of course I do. I want them to be really successful.
Jan Jensen is also trying to get her first Sweet 16 appearance as Iowa's head coach. That would mark the Hawkeyes' third straight trip and 11th in program history. Reporting from Norman, Raina Garcia, Local 5 Sports.